Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy to see you and happy to have you back. And so today I am back with a really nice hair vlog for y'all. So on today's vlog, I'm gonna show you guys how to get this really nice knotless boho chic 26 to 28 inches super long hairstyle. Especially it's gonna be spring break, it's gonna be a nice weather out there, and if you're looking for a new hairstyle for your natural hair, this is it. I promise you. Look at how beautiful this looks super nice. The water wave curls, the way the curls just fall, it is just beautiful. It is almost angelic. That's how I would call this style. So again, I had so much compliment on this, so let me show you guys exactly how to get this style. And so first and foremost, the first thing that you need for your hair is get a good edge control. I will leave down in the description box below the brand that I use. And you guys, this has been my go-to edge control. First, it helps your hair parting look super nice, super neat, straight. That's like the number one thing to having like a super neat braid is your parting. You want your parting to look super clean. Take your time with it, because if your parting is messy and it's not neat, then the hair doesn't turn out good. Second, you need a good braiding hair. The Knotless hair is pretty good, and I usually use the Expression, and I got this in the longest length that I could find, which was 26 inches. But then you can also adjust the hair so that way you can get a longer hair, because this is gonna be like a feed-in braiding style. So as I go, I'm adding hair, which makes it a little bit longer. So then again, you can really use any kind of length, because you will be adding as you go, which is called a feeding method. So as you guys can see, I'm starting with the first strand. Adding very tiny hair because we don't want it too bulky. We want a one size constantly throughout from roots to tip. So as we're combing, as we're braiding the hair, as you can see, I am adding pieces of hair in, and I added like every 1 inch or 2 inch or so, because we don't want the hair to be too bulky. And as you go, just take your time and braid in. And what you're gonna need is also your water wave curls. So the water wave curls is definitely what makes the hairstyle super nice, super neat. So as I add the hair in, I'm gonna add it the same way as I add my straight extension hair, and that once I apply the curly hair in, I'm gonna leave one end out. As you guys can see, it can get a little bit annoying braiding with braiding boho hairstyles, but as you add the curls, you can use a hairpin to kind of like pin it out of the way. But as you get more comfortable and more used to like adding the hair, it really doesn't become a problem at all, as you guys can see. So one strand of the hair is kind of like pulled out, and the remaining I'm just braiding it into the hair, as you guys can see right there. And as I go through a few more inches down, I just pull the remaining of the hair out. So throughout the hair, that's exactly the same step and process I'm gonna use. Hopefully it is pretty clear. I feel like you can get a hang of it as it goes through. But then I've been seeing a lot of like this hairstyle around, like it's a very super popular hairstyle right now. And I feel like the main thing some people miss is that the hair is not full enough. You don't apply enough like curly hair. So in order for you to get it as full as I have it, apply as much curly hair as possible so that it fill in the gaps that the braiding hair would leave. So you want that super nice, full, voluminous curl pattern at the same time, not too trendy, that's the way to get it. Add as much curly hair as possible. As you braid the hair, you just keep constantly adding more hair, adding more strand. Again, the key thing is as you add more extension hair, just make sure it is the same kind of like thickness of strand of hair that you're adding as you're braiding. That way your strand, your braid strand is the same thickness throughout. The best way to start, I feel like, is like preparing your hair. So like prepare the extension hair by kind of like sectioning it off first before starting to braid. That one makes the process a lot faster, a lot smoother, and you doesn't have to keep stopping, you know, creating hair. So again, prepping yourself makes the process a lot smoother. So as you braid towards the end, again, staying consistent, what you will do is just give it a really nice tight knot at the ends, at the very end. And then you can like knot it like multiple times so that the hair don't become unravel. But this is how I do my braiding hair. So this is how I do my knotless braid. Again, throughout the whole video, you will see the same step repeated. Again, you will see there are times where I had to like undo the hair, undo the braid to make sure that it looks as neat as it should, because the neater it looks, it just looks so uniform, so much nicer, and you get lots of compliments, of course. So let's just continue this head of hair. Mind you, it took us about 2 days to complete the hair because we were doing the mini size hair and it was super long, as you guys can tell. It went all the way to her buttocks. So it did took us 2 full days to complete this hair, so about 6 hours each day, but it was all worth it. Again, the sizing, depending on the thickness of your hair, I feel like with sizing, if your hair is thin, then you can go as big as you want. But if your hair is super thick, you may have to go smaller than this. But her hair is on the thinner side, so my parting was a little bit more triangular and like medium-ish thickness. But some people may call this small to medium thickness. So this is how I did the parting. And again, I started from the nape area and I just parted the hair into 2 sections. So the front part was for the following day, but I mainly finished the first half part of the hair this night, which you guys are seeing. But then again, as you get a hang of it, you do, you know, put something in the background, maybe a movie, a music, a podcast, you know, listening to something that will help the time fly by. And I think that's the only way to really get through this, because at the end of the day, it's all worth it. So let's continue watching this. If you guys do have any questions, please feel free to leave it down in the comment section below. And the hair, you can find the hair at any beauty supply store, and or I think Amazon sell them. So if I can find the exact same hair that I use, I will leave it down in the comment section below as well, so that it's easier for you guys to just click and buy it. Day two, we started where we left off. So we did the first half last night, so the second half we started today. We started bright and early, but we had to stop throughout. But again, like, I think last night we started the hair, so it was a little darker. So now that with a little bit more light, I just kind of wanted to show you guys a little bit more close up of how you can apply the hair and how to start your braiding. And if you do have question about whether I started the braiding, like the roots with hair, yes, I did. You do apply just one strand of hair as you braid it, so that way the hair holds a little bit longer. I find that some people start the braiding, like the roots, with the natural hair, but the thing is, it won't last long because natural hair tends to get a little bit more more messier, and it loosens a little bit quicker than if you were to apply hair. So what I do is I start with a strand of hair and start the braiding process. That way you don't have that knot that you would get if you were to start with like the three strand extension hair, but instead starting with one strand of extension hair, that kind of helps your natural hair to grip and hold a lot longer. So maybe that's something to kind of keep in mind if you find that your knotless braid is not lasting as long. Starting with extension hair, one strand of extension hair at the roots, kind of give it a foundation and a strong base so that the hair can last a lot longer. So hopefully that is helpful. But yeah, so this is gonna be the rest of the process. I just kind of wanted to like chip in and tell you guys about that. This is day 2 of me trying to like complete this hair. Trust me, throughout it got super tiring, but it's doable, and you're gonna be super happy once you're done with your hair. Alright, once that is done, all you need is some water, some mousse, and maybe some curling products to just revive the curl and just make this hair look so luscious so the curls can come back to life and so that it looks like you came out of the water. And this hairstyle came out to be super nice, and again, like exactly how she wanted it. She wanted it to look full. She wanted more curls than kind of like braiding hair to kind of like look and seep through the hair. Again, the Strictly Curls hair product is really nice to kind of like help revive it. But another thing to keep in mind is when you're kind of like styling the hair and reviving the curls, not applying a lot of products help the curls to kind of like last a little longer so that it doesn't drop and looks a little bit too kind of like sticky. So the less product that you apply, it's better, and water is your best friend. Again, I went in with some mousse on top of the hair so that the hair can look a little bit more neat and put together, and kind of like loosen the roots a little bit. But yeah, so this is how it turned out. Again, literally after 2 days, it looks super nice, super neat. It just looks so like boho chic, I guess. But thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you think. Again, like let me know if you're like a braid girly, like do you get braids? Like is spring break is coming, will this be your spring hairstyle? Will this be your summer hairstyle? Let me know. But I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for clicking on this video and watching, and thank you for your continuous support. I will see you guys on my next video. If you would like to see any other kind of videos on this channel, let me know. Leave a comment down in the section below. Thumbs up this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed, because I will be posting a lot more videos like this if you're interested. Bye.